It's just I don't know. Just because I know I'm live on Instagram, that's working. I'm cool. We're set up. So that's cool. We all set up and everything. Everybody's cool. Everybody's set up. We ready to go. We ready to run a show. So I was like, you know what? Let me add the rest of my other groups up in here. It can't hurt too bad. You know? It can't hurt too bad. Now, then I got all that jibber jabber and blah, 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 all that bull shit out the way. And I got all that bullshit out the way, all that bull jabbing. Okay, Snow, I can't do this. You gonna have to go. 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 Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't do it. You're heavy. Heavy as hell. Heavy as hell. Heavy, 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 heavy. I kind of think I'm gonna need it like this, to where the whole entire mic can pick me up, to where I can move all around the mic and I can talk. It's not like because sometimes you move away from the mic and you do can tell the difference and stuff. And professionalism you can tell, but that's why people are mostly mic'd up. But whatever, okay, whatever. We're here. Burn live, y'all. Marijuana keeping you connected. Hashtag these rats. You know what? Just because. I'm finna run. I'm finna run my intro real quick. I'm finna. Ooh. Do I got the short version? Okay, I'm gonna run the short version intro, and then we gonna roll a blunt, take some dabs, smoke, get into some good stories and hot topics and things. I'm gonna do my normal regular show for a couple of hours. This might go longer than a couple of hours. I'm not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. But I feel cool live. Welcome to everybody that is live. If you're coming up in here, what's up, Zaxy? You see how I see that on that now, y'all? I'm live on Instagram too, which is funny. I'm live on the gram. So how everybody doing? But let me get back into what I was gonna do. Let me not get too far sidetracked. So I'm gonna run my short intro, and then I'm gonna get into a burn line. So please get your dabs, get your weed, get your bungs, get everything that you need, and get ready for the show. Let's get into this. That commercial, that intro was supposed to give me a little bit more time to stretch. Hey, everybody's good. That's working. That's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Burn Live show. I'm glad y'all got to see the short intro that was actually supposed to give me time to stretch. So, Burn Live, marijuana keeping you connected. Hashtag these red eyes, changing the viewer's eye red. Keeping underage smoking off social media. Killing myself for your entertainment. That's why I'm here with you guys to chill and smoke and dab and talk about things that I feel like matter and have a cannabisation. Okay, if we cannot have a cannabisation together, then we're gonna have a thing which we call it's a problem. Okay, and I'm not trying to have a problem with people. It's early in the morning. So good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening, whenever time you're watching this. In stories and news in today's society, there has been lots of things that's been going on, and we're only 3 days into the year. The biggest thing that's going on is the Epstein case is coming out. The Epstein. Everybody want to know about the Epstein, who's on this list. And I just heard an update before I even got into this Epstein's case. But when this Epstein case get put out, it's not like these people that you get to see on this list are going to be going to jail. Okay? There's nobody's gonna be going to jail. Nobody's finna be getting prosecuted or nothing like that. So that first and foremost, let's just get that straight. Okay, I think a lot of people want to see the Epstein who's been messing with little kids and is they finna get charged. Whereas first and foremost, she's not finna get charged. You might get brought to court on what was you doing on this foul case, what was you doing hanging out with them, and little things like that. That's about the most that you probably get into this so-called or take or ordeal or however you want to look at it. That's about the most that you're going to deal with it, okay? For real. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that was muted. What's up? Okay, Instagram is popping. So that's about everything. The Epstein, if anybody don't know who Epstein had an island where he used to invite big celebrities and famous people out for so-called a good time. Okay, I don't know how much of a good time. It's not like I'm rich enough to understand, like, okay, it was a good time. I got invited. I didn't get invited, so I don't know. But the Epstein case is supposed to be dropping the files of who went, who's affiliated, who's partner. It's estimated to have Bill Clinton on her 8 times, y'all. 8 different times. Like he was vacationing. Hillary Clinton getting on my nerves. I'm going to the Epsteins. Where you going? You getting on my nerves? I'm going to Epsteins. And in this case, in this files, if you was going to this person, you were looked at suspiciously. Okay, Epstein went to court, got prosecuted, and then, if I'm not mistaken, died in jail. Now, you can speculate just like I'm going to speculate and say, hey, man, I don't think he died. I don't think you just wanted to spend no time in jail. Jail was just too much. We just going to go there. Okay? Jail was just a little too much. So, that's what's been going on in that. You also been having, in sports, you got the UFC. I mean, the UFL that's going to start March, I think it's March 30th, where The Rock and taking XFL and they taking the CFL. I don't know. They're taking 2 football leagues that we don't know nothing about and are joining them together to make a bigger league for us to have football in the summertime. Or, as they say, in the springtime. That's another thing. That's a big thing that's been going on. The Rock Johnson just been going around making announcements about it. So we have something else to look for. I was trying to share a freaking clip of this volleyball match that went down. Because, look, I'm excited for volleyball. I'm excited for volleyball. I'm going to admit that. College volleyball is exciting. And now they're coming out with professional volleyball next year. Well, this year. And I can't wait. I want to see what it's really, really, really about. Okay? In other news, I'm moving kind of fast because I want to get to this. I want to laugh myself and I want to see what this is about. And I'm clueless to what this is about. Oh, okay. I know what this is about already. I just had to read the title. I just had to read the title. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Chappelle has came out with a sitcom, with a Netflix sitcom, July 1st or December 30th, however you want to look at it, however you want to say. And I heard that he was back. He went into a subject of transgenders. Now, transgender seems to be the only group in comedy that you cannot make fun of unless you're a transgender. Like, everybody else can make fun of transgenders. For real, or maybe not. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird just went live. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Instagram right now, I would like y'all to look for To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is live on Instagram. Got 30 people in a live, and that's what I'm saying. Beautiful person, got their thing together, and that's what I'm trying to build over here on the gram. Is build a community, build a network where we get to talk about things that matters I'm back. That's what's up. Whoever left and came back, that's what's up. But Dave Chappelle put out this video and it went viral and the community has spoken. They don't appreciate what Dave Chappelle is doing and they want him to stop, basically. Basically, they want him to stop. And so they went out and people have put their things out on Netflix and whatever, and YouTube and Twitter and TikTok. You know TikTok blew up. Every Quit playing. Everybody know TikTok blew up about this. So there is this little video, and I'm just gonna play this just for comedic purposes. I don't know how to put it. Hey, listen, this is for me to laugh. Some people might get offended. Oh well. Don't get offended. Only thing I say is don't watch.
Was special, low hanging fruit, as you put it. But he did his joke was low hanging fruit. But the way he did his joke, perfect. One of the best jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. The way he set it up, it was funny during the whole way. It was funny during the setup. Well, the whole setup was a damn joke. Yeah, but then he hit him. He was hitting the whole time. I know, but the punch. Yeah, the ultimate punch was right at the end. It was the perfect joke. It was perfect. The delivery, the setup, he kept you laughing. It wasn't no delays. It wasn't no boring moments. He was laughing, and you know what's crazy about that joke? The laughs increased on every punch. And then his ultimate punch was at the very end. Most comedians, when they're telling a joke, you would tell a joke, and the hardest laugh would be at the beginning, and then you just stay on that joke, and it just keeps dying. Then before you know it, it's just, you can hear a pin drop in that bitch. That joke was perfect. Yeah. Hey, that was perfect. One of the best jokes. All right, can you quit sucking him off and let me get to the video? Give that man his credit. That was a great joke. I ain't gave him his credit. You'll be sucking him off now. I ain't sucking him off, man. That was a damn good joke.
Hey, I wonder, could I bring up some of the comedian jokes that he said and see, well, we're going to wait till it get exposed. And I'm probably going to come back to this and then we'll talk about it later on. How about that? We'll just talk about it later on. But yet again, I still want to hear this.
Dave, damn good joke. All right. So, it pissed off, trans community. That's what he thought. It's fun when a dude is like, I'm a trans. And they think that sounds like feminine. Hi, my name's Laura. hey, sound crazy as hell. But let's get to the trans that responded to him. Let's go to the trans. Yeah, okay. Well, she calls herself a doll. A doll? You're not a doll. You're a transgender woman. Well, they have nicknames. They have pet names for each other. Yeah, but they have their Respect the pet names. They have a vernacular, right? A vernacular, lingo, jargon that's not based in reality. Why, if you're a man masquerading as a woman, putting on this facade, why on earth would you call yourself a doll? Because you're crazy. Let's go to the video.
See, if I start speaking like that, y'all would think I have a problem. If I start speaking like that, y'all would say that I had a problem.
I've banged women that look a lot worse than this. I've actually banged women that looks like dudes. That woman can suck me off, man. What? I mean, if that was a woman, she could let her suck me off. Are you crazy for that? That man looks like a woman right there. No, it looks like a woman. It looks just like a woman until.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry.
Are you a family guy with a garage gym looking to level up your fitness game? Are you tired of being stuck in a workout rut with aimless routines and trendy fads? Maybe you've hit frustrating strength plateaus.
So at this point, it's giving client. I don't know what doll hurt Dave Chappelle. I really don't. But it's giving disgruntled client. It's giving angry trick.
She's speaking a whole nother language.
That is a man? Ladies and gentlemen, really? And y'all okay with this? Y'all like, oh, you know what? I support it. Y'all support this dude up here looking better than A lot of you women out here, like they said, are y'all cool with this? Are y'all cool with this dude taking straight mans and lying to him? This is okay. If this is okay, Dave Chappelle telling jokes should be okay. Because this is a joke. And you wonder why you like, man, if that was a real woman, suck me. Come on, dog. The motherfucker look light skinned. It looked like Michael Jackson turned to a woman. Michael Jackson ain't dead. You know how people want to say Elvis Presley ain't dead, Tupac ain't dead, Michael not dead. Of course Michael not dead. Look at Michael right here. What in the life written sentences is going? What's going on, people? Are we high off crack? Huh? Y'all putting fentanyl in everything?
No, do you hear what she said? Pause it. She's like, well, it doesn't know. He. Well, screw it. Call him she. No, it.
No, let's play along.
No, say it.
No, let's play along.
No, that's exactly what she is.
I like playing
he
pretend.
is.
No, let's pretend. Let's play along.
Okay, she. What she's saying is that Dave has an affinity for transgenders, dolls, and somebody, one of them broke his heart or something, and he's just an angry prick. That's what she said.
Yeah. Like he's a
Like this dude's just like he's a John.
Yeah.
And he had a horrible experience with a doll, and now he's out here making fun of trans.
What?
When it has nothing, obviously has nothing to do with that.
What the transgender failed to realize is that he's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Now follow me on this.
They don't fail to realize. They know he's a comedian.
About current events.
Yeah.
It has nothing about being trans. It has nothing about anything. It's just there to make people laugh and to give a perspective to people that's funny. It has nothing to do with him hating trans or being influenced by trans or being hurt by trans.
Yeah, and
it has nothing to do with that.
And in this day and age, when you do a trans joke, it has to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
You gotta be careful.
It has to be clever.
Yeah.
Because if it's not clever to how do you deliver it,
Yeah.
you're going to come off like you're being hateful in this now.
Or homophobic.
And
Hate
most
speech.
transgender jokes, it kind of comes off hateful. But the way Dave does it, it doesn't come off hateful. It comes off clever and brilliant.
Yeah. I wish I could show you the
And
jokes.
it shines a light on really what these
You see how he said it?
community
And I said
is
it
doing
too.
to society.
I wish I
So
can
let's
show
say what-
y'all
Okay,
the
before we
clips.
finish, what this transgender failed to understand is
Stop
just
touching me.
he's just sharing.
Yeah.
Dave is just sharing his point of view.
I
his
wish we
perspective
could
on
go
how
to the
the trans
Netflix
community
special and
Make
just
a
like, you
side
know
of
what?
it.
Yeah.
We
It's
just
almost
need to
like
just have us
the
a
trans
Netflix
community only
night
cares about their
and watch
feelings
it.
and no-
I've been looking at the thing like, what I really been thinking about is pulling it up on my tablet and then playing it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't be able to watch it. You be able to hear it or whatever. I might sneak peek so y'all can see it off on the cut, you know. And then we can go a little bit further into it. Because I am not going to lie to you. I just woke up to all of this. Okay, so I haven't even heard the joke. And the only reason I'm playing it because most of y'all probably already done watched the Netflix. Y'all didn't go nowhere. Half of y'all went out. They got the shooting. And y'all went your ass back in. Y'all didn't have nothing on TV. Y'all seen Dave Chappelle. I guarantee you once y'all seen Dave Chappelle, y'all was watching off tops. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. I'm not your friend. Lord, I'm not your friend. Just my speculation, though. My speculation. If I'm wrong for speculating, then my bad. Who am I to speculate? Who am I to speculate? Let me roll this blunt. Let me roll, roll, roll the weed. See what else to take. This It's January, February's on its way. Look, I'm looking up. I ain't even touched too much, and I already got stolen car suspect shot in Las Vegas already. Already. Now, if you want to get into this delusion of New Year and it's supposed to be brand new, no, ain't nothing brand new. Only thing that changes is opportunity, chances, and materials. I was just telling a friend, or saying it on live. Everything in the world has changed except for two things. There's only two things that have not ever changed, and that's the school systems and the hood. Everything else that you can look at, that you can possibly imagine, has changed, has done something different. I guarantee you, I promise you. Just nicely trying to roll my blunt. But it is amazing to me when I see reports and when I see some of these
Shopify's
some of these news coverage of things that I be like, man, I go out here and I explain to people, I say things and I be like, okay, but if I said it, I was wrong. But then I believe, and it's just my opinion, I believe this podcast, me live streaming with you guys, even if I was recording, then I up this later on and then had to do all the share out. But I believe if I didn't do this right here, a lot of y'all wouldn't believe. People wouldn't dare believe the stories that I tell them. People wouldn't dare believe that there are people that talk the way this man is finna talk that I'm finna bring up right now. You wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't share this type of opportunity with. They wouldn't share this type of knowledge with y'all because they don't want y'all to hear this. No. They don't want y'all to hear this. I guarantee they don't want y'all to hear this. Positive.
The nature of this administration is good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our ride.
Louis Farrakhan support Donald Trump.
Way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
When you hear a man of this caliber, a man of this experts, a man of this high plateau speak, does it bring value to looking at Trump and like, is he racist? Now, I'm getting deep. I'm going there because I feel like a lot of people that watch my show expect me to go here. Okay? And I expect for, if you watch my show, that you expect me to go here. This is where I expect y'all to expect me to go. I'm not on here just to smoke weed. and chill and talk about some of the dumbest, illest, doesn't matter things that go on in your lives. I want to talk about the things that matters, that affects longevity in your lives. Not your kids, but your kids' kids. I want y'all to watch my show and be like, you know what? He was right. Michael was always on to something. I just never knew what it was. Michael was always on to something. I never just knew what it was. And sometimes I'm led down a path that leads me to some stuff that I'll be like, man, this is too far ahead of me, that where I had to sit down and grasp it. I had to look. I do research. I do research. I mean, I do the best, but I have to do research. I have to understand this, I have to break this down. But when this man right here, let me rewind this, talks about
Here that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us. Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby. They've been beating the hell out of us.
So let me say this: the clip kind of cut short a little bit, but let me put this in perspective.
No, let me do my job. Let me do my job. Let me do my job. This man is up here talking about how Trump is going against the people that affects you, the black community, every day. The people that you would probably say that they don't affect me. They don't bother me. They not up in my house. They not watching my kids. They not giving me the Hennessy. They not smoking the weed with me. These are the things I guarantee that y'all are saying. But for a man of this multitude, this gratitude, this plateau, y'all know this man. Y'all seen this man. A lot of y'all that's watching this show, y'all grew up and we like, ooh, Farrakhan, Louis Farrakhan. Okay? Talking about a white man in a positive way. Now you look at Umar Epps, Dr. Umar. Let me say his name right, Dr. Umar Epps. He's Dr. Umar Epps. Let him speak upon Trump. He's taken from the black man, and he's doing to the black man what the black man has been done for over 200 years. I'm like, oh my God, man. I want to ask anybody that's watching my show right now, 200 years ago. I'm just asking a question. 200 years ago, is any of that stuff 200 years ago happening right now? I understand. I get it. I see where this is where I'm trying to take y'all. Y'all don't want to hear it, but that's okay. I'm here with you, for you. Trust me, I am. And this man right here is speaking some truth about a man who's here and who's for us. But y'all don't hear him though. He ain't speaking y'all truth. Nah, he just speaking to the white man. Okay. It's always just speaking to the white man. It's never not speaking to the black man. You know, we can't never just say, okay, yeah, you know what, he right. But then you got people like D.L. Hughley who, he's another Umar Epps. He is. Y'all know he is. Y'all know he is. Y'all know he is. That man another Umar Epps up in this mother.
Lauryn Hill. Speaking of black.
This is the thing about this show. And this is not my opinion. This is just what people have been saying. So I'm just going to bring it up to y'all just like anybody. Y'all always say about a white man making money off the black people. This is a white man that makes money off the black people who go make sure he hears all the best stories, who makes sure he go get all the biggest interviews, and then make sure he sits there with you, with us, with you, with me, however you want to look at it, and bring up all the gossip. This man right here, and I'm finna play the clip just to make a point of a white man making money off a black man off of gossip. Nothing positive, nothing to solutionize a situation that goes on that's bringing a black man down. Or bringing the music community, bring whatever community you want to say down, doesn't matter, does not matter. Okay? He's bringing the community up. How? Let's hear him just bring up a situation and tell me, is he bringing up the community or bringing it down or just gossiping?
Lauryn Hill. Speaking of black women. She got up on stage and told the audience that they're lucky that she shows up at all to her shows. A whole place full of paying customers.
First of all, listen how he's laughing. Now, we talking about a sister, y'all. We talking about a sister. I'm supposed to be like this, y'all. So if y'all see me sarcastically getting into a role or look like I'm doing something, this is sarcastic. All right? Don't take this too damn serious. Please don't. But this is what they want. This is what they want. Okay. But I just want y'all to trip off the laughter of this person. But I just want y'all to trip. That's all.
I remember shortly afterward, this woman basically said, she had this whole post that said, I went and got a babysitter and took time off from work to go to this Lauryn Hill concert. Yes. I drove 3 hours, and I was thinking the worst thing that was going to happen was she's going to show up late, only to show up when the concert was canceled.
I will say this. The only contract that you sign as an artist is the one with you. The only contract that matters, really. I shouldn't say matters, really. The most significant contract is the one that the artist.
How many times you going to switch it up? Because why? Because right now, he's trying to clear the name. You're trying to clear her name.
Is the one with you. The only contract that matters, really. I shouldn't say matters, really. The most significant contract is the one that the artist signs with the consumer. When that person buys a ticket to see you do what you do, they're investing money and time. Time you don't ever get back.
Correct.
I think that I remember seeing Lauryn Hill years ago at the University Amphitheater. It's not that now, right? But she was so dynamic that I thought she must have had more, she only sang Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, but I thought it was and it was one of her music is in the Congress. She's that.
But her album is phenomenal.
It won all the Grammys that
albums
year.
One of the greatest albums of all time.
That does not mean that you are so arrogant that you get to decide that people's time isn't worth your effort. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I think it's insulting to tell people that their time and money isn't worth your effort, and I'm blessed to have you, as if I came down from on high, and I think that's insulting for me. Now, I can't say what her motivations were. I can say for me, it is insulting to have people get babysitters and get their hair done, talk about it online, be excited but that you're the escape basically, and for you to say you lucky I came here is insulting to me.
Yeah, and then shortly after, she canceled the whole rest of her tour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just feel like Lauren is one of these people who just don't like to do it anymore. You know, you reach a point in your life, something you like to do in your 20s.
Yet again, I'm just playing this to ask a question. Is this to help with a situation, or is this to just for gossip? I'm just curious. Y'all have your own opinions. I don't expect y'all to put them in. I don't. But y'all can't tell me, y'all can't sit up here, y'all can't see this and say, okay, so Lauryn Hill canceled. So what? These are the so whats that I be talking about that goes through, that y'all be letting go through. And I'll be like, why? Why is this important? I like the article I played yesterday on a show where the guy was like, the stuff that's been brought up, that's been having a conversation of why we arguing, why we're debating on things that we're debating on, is dumb. Where did it come from? It came from a person who had a agenda that had nothing to do with none of this right here. Nothing to do with this agenda right here. I promise you, I guarantee it. Okay? But that's why I played that. I was just wondering. I was curious. Was that just for entertainment purposes? Was that for what? So now anytime she comes up here, we gonna boycott Lauryn Hill? Yeah, I don't care. 5 years from now, Lauryn Hill gonna do it again. You're gonna be right out there. You're gonna be upset. When are we gonna start getting to the news, the things that matters? You know why? Because once I see it, I heard it the best through a couple of other people, and I didn't think about it this way. And I do apologize. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about the anxiety that some of y'all go through. But then I'm wondering, like, how can you go through anxiety, like, as if you was traumatized, as if you went through this and you have not been through none of this? Why can't we sit up here and learn about what's going on so we can prepare for the future? Why we can't learn about the corrupted people that we got in office so we can vote them out? Vote. Why is it a lot of big portion of America don't vote because they don't believe in it, and there's nothing that you can tell them? And yes, you have the right not to vote. You have the right to vote, not to vote. That's the freedom of being here. But them same people that don't vote are some of the same people that claim that they do not like America. They claim there's something wrong with our democracy. Now, there's all types of wild news.
Recordings just got.
There's all types of wild stories, news coverage, and I understand. And me personally, I try to cover it, a little bit of all of it. I really, 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 really do. Some of y'all might not like it, but I just feel like some of it needs to be spread it out. It needs to be shared. It needs to be updated because y'all only heard maybe 2 seconds of it. I'm like, that happened? Okay. What else is going on? What's the cover up of this? You know? Anybody ever think about that? I think about it. That's why I share the stories, just in case there is a so-called cover-up. Let's listen. This is the plane crash, ladies and gentlemen. This is the plane crash.
At the same time, the Japan airliner was making its final descent into Haneda. Listen now to the instructions that were given. First, you're going to hear from the commercial flight to air traffic control, and then you're going to hear the instructions that air traffic control gave to that Coast Guard plane.
Japan 5 and 6, continue approach, vehicle right.
So that is the recording from the air traffic control side. You know, the Japan airliner had the all clear to land on runway C, and the Coast Guard plane was told to proceed to the holding point, basically stay in place and stay there until it's time for you to take off. But of course, we know that the Coast Guard plane was actually right in the path of the Japan airliner as it was landing. When the two planes hit, there was that massive fireball. And of course, we know what happened yet. At least 5 of the Coast Guard crew members were killed, and everybody on board the plane was able to evacuate with just seconds to spare. But the crucial question, did the Coast Guard pilot not know where he was, or did air traffic control not know the actual location of the plane when they said to hold point? And why did none of the 3 pilots in the cockpit of the Japanese airliner not see that there was a plane in the runway right in their path and abort the landing? They have not found the cockpit voice recorder for the commercial plane. It's still sitting right there in the middle of the runway, a pile of metal and plastic. They have located the cockpit voice recorder for the Coast Guard aircraft. So those are going to be the crucial questions as they search for more answers as to how all of this happened.
Will, Japan Airlines also said the in-flight system malfunctioned, I think is what they said, during an evacuation of the passengers. The crew is actually using a megaphone to communicate. What more are we learning about this?
Yeah.
A megaphone? So they was yelling? Hey, don't land right there. Don't land. Oh, nah. With all technology, you still have mess ups. You're still going to have mistakes. You're still going to have accidents. You're still going to have accidents. I'm not one to say that's a bad thing. I know it's bad. I know it's a sad thing. What's up? Good morning, everybody that's tuning in right now. Good morning to you. About almost an hour into this show, we're actually talking about the plane crash. We're just going over little stories for the new year. It's New Year's already, and I'm just wondering where everybody's mindset at. I mean, are you really looking at this as a new year? It's like, okay, it's new. It's New Year, we waking up, what's up? How you doing? It's 80 goals from last year came into this new year. Is that a good question? Is that a bad question? 80 of the old goals came into the new goals. Some of y'all, I understand I only been live not that long. I kind of been clicking y'all into my live slowly but surely. It's one of those smooth intros into the live. Matter of fact, I am just going to take a quick commercial break for myself real quick. And then I'm coming back to do a second half on me. I appreciate y'all tuning in, though. For real. But let me prepare myself for the second half, y'all. I'm finna take a quick commercial break. I appreciate it. After these messages, we'll be right back. What's up? This is how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to be looking up in here. I was like, shoot. So, okay. So the first half was the nightcap. This is that was the nightcap. This is the day cap of the show. I know some of y'all be like, hold up, wait a minute, bet that boy put pimping in it. Yes, I did. This is what it's supposed to look like right here. Now, I haven't had time to play with my cameras and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to get my main computer back up and running. And then I'm going to come together over you. I got another put together. I got to put together. I think the ladies are gonna like this. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But I'm gonna have bedroom talk conversations. I'm just gotta put some things together. I just thought about it. I've been seeing it done. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? And hey, it is what it is. Snow could get all the looks because he's always in the bed. So he be there. We smoke it out. We could chill, play the videos, show movies, and really talk about some things. I don't know. I think if I ever did the bedroom talk kind of mode, what would be some conversations? You know what I'm saying? I think I would try to get into like some movies. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's a good concept. I think it's something relaxing that I might enjoy doing just for an hour. Give me something to do for an hour. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I have found somebody who's going to play the Dave Chappelle special transgender Netflix thing. And if this is so, let me pull it up in the background. Let me check it out. Because if this is so, I'm going to play it for us too. So we can see what the whole heebie-jeebie-jeebies is about. You know, that's all we want to know. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, so they didn't even play it? I thought they had balls. Thought they had balls. Hold on. Wait a minute. Because I see them pulling it up, y'all. But hold on.
Isn't that true equality, right? If
Yes.
we go
Like, we
jokes,
can't-
everybody the same. If we joke on everybody and don't joke on y'all, then y'all get.
See, y'all have to hear it. There's no way I can see. Well, they just got it pulled up. They ain't actually played the clip. And that's what. No. I promise y'all, if I had the clip, I would play it on my mama. I would. On me, I would be playing the clip. Not scared. Just probably the only way I can find is if I go on Twitter. If I know I go on X, I guarantee I probably will find it. But yet again, I'm gonna wait till it get blown out of proportion and then we're gonna discuss it. Other than that, you know what? It's 2024 and I have not brought my boy up here at all. I have not brought my boy up here at all. But I'm trying to see what light to bring Trump up here in. I'm gonna bring him up in the light that they accuse him in already. I'm not gonna make it pretty. I'm not gonna make it pretty because that's not how they paint them. I'm gonna paint the picture that they want y'all to see for him. I want to see the picture that they painting for this man and why y'all keep painting these pictures. What's up? Let's see. What's going on? Huh? What's going on? Do we care? Do y'all care? I care. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
To this very day, Donald Trump continues to lie about the fact that he lost the 2020 election fair and square. He repeats a slew of fabricated claims and lies, even though he's been told by his attorney general.
Same thing Hillary Clinton did. Hillary Clinton is still doing it. Hillary Clinton right now is still bringing up Russia collusion today in 2024. Stop playing.
His campaign director, his daughter, his son-in-law, his White House counsel, the courts, and a raft of other people that there was no widespread fraud. In fact, his campaign paid not one, but two companies to investigate the claims, but both came back to him with the same results. There is no evidence to support your claims. Those two companies, Berkeley and Simpatical Software Systems, were paid roughly $1 million to investigate the baseless claims repeated by Trump and his associates like Rudy Giuliani, some of whom are now his co-defendants ad infinitum. Ken Block, owner of Simpatico, told the Washington Post back in April, no substantive voter fraud was uncovered in my investigations looking for it, nor was I able to confirm any of the outside claims of voter fraud that I was asked to look at. Every fraud claim I was asked to investigate was false. Block sent his findings to Trump's campaign on a rolling basis as he debunked each allegation. Today, in a new opinion piece for USA Today, Block reiterated that Trump's claims are a lie, and if voter fraud had impacted the 2020 election, it would have already been proven. And joining me now is Ken Block, owner of Simpatical Software Systems and author of Disproven, my unbiased search for voter fraud from the Trump campaign, the data that shows why he lost and how we can improve our election systems, which comes out in March. Mr. Block, thank you so much for being here. Let me start with this. When you started looking at these voter fraud allegations,
If I just got put onto something. I just got put onto something. I just got put onto something. When it comes to this book writing method, you write a book right before, not like that an event come out, but if you're part of an event, you write about it. You write about it, and then you put it out there. You put that mother out there, and you set a date right before something else big is popping, because there are a lot of book readers out there, and a lot of book readers just want to hear insights of things. Now, dude finna put out a book, and after March, April, May, June, I bet you're gonna be one of the top selling books, cause he's gonna market it. He's gonna get people to buy it. He's gonna go around. He's gonna get paid like $10,000 to go to these colleges and talk about, oh, it's the results of the election and how Trump lost and stuff like that. Marketing to make $1 million easily. Book plus autograph plus talks plus reading. You're probably doing like 3 or 4 events a day. Now, only reason he's on there It's because it's, and I was kind of skeptical when they say he ran his company, and I see where he was at. I'm like, really, really, really. Something's not adding up. And then they went to the book. I was like, okay, so he's off in a cabin somewhere. He spent time to go somewhere to write on this book. You know, a time away from everybody. It was like that one movie. I can't think of the name of that movie, but it's where that one book artist goes somewhere deep off into the woods to write a story. He was having writer blocks. He ran into a big fan of his, and she went psycho crazy on him because of whatever. That's where he's at. That's why I'm like, hold on, his background is not making sense. But let's see how they finna slander and make sure that Trump is not an eligible president. That's why he's taking off ballots off of Maine and Michigan and all these other states that's trying their best to take him off the ballot. Anything, because it's almost November.
Did you believe they could be true?
I went into my work for the Trump campaign with an open mind. I know what they wanted me to find, and what I told them before we started everything was that I would do my best, but whatever the data showed is what the data would show. And as I worked my way through the data looking for fraud on my own, it was clear pretty early on that we weren't going to come anywhere close to finding the fraud that the campaign needed us to try to find.
Rudy Giuliani has been sued for defamation successfully by 2 election poll workers who he defamed, claiming they committed voter fraud. Did you find, and he's still insisting, even after that he was correct about that. Did you find anything that happened in Georgia that would indicate fraud by election officials at all?
So, no, but to be clear, my task and what my area of expertise is looking at voter data. And so the claims of voter fraud that I was asked to evaluate were claims that were made based upon someone's interpretation of data. What Rudy Giuliani brought forward in terms of his allegations against Ruby Freeman, for example, were, well, other than the fact that they were straight up lies, as he admitted, there was no data behind those allegations. It was an interpretation of the video, and I had nothing to do with that.
What was the reaction when you would repeat sort of on a rolling basis, there's no fraud here, there's no fraud in Arizona, there's no fraud in Michigan? As you would tell them that, what was the campaign's reaction?
Yeah, so as the first couple of claims they asked me to look at, the question was, can you tell me if this is right? You know, help us understand. By the end,
what if they actually didn't know where to point you in the right direction? They actually pointed you in the wrong directions. Mm-hmm. Cool allegations, understandable. You didn't find nothing, but that still doesn't. I mean, you don't mean you have to change a person's mind. It's hard to change a person's mind when a person has it stoned in their head that they feel some type of way. I know everybody would love to like say, okay, it's not going that way. This is how it is. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But hey, it's nothing you can do to change that man's mind, bro. It's nothing you can do. How many of y'all know about this LeBron James thing? Okay, that's nothing. I thought that was actually something, y'all. I thought that was actually something. We can run with the punches.
Switch.
Do 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 do. Good morning, 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 good morning to everybody who's joining late, Who's joining in the evening? Who's joining whenever you join? Good morning.
Nominee this party.
Well, I don't think it's likely that Donald Trump will be the nominee.
Well, I do, based on your theme, believe that he's here to stay for a while, maybe through a few primaries, but he is not going to be the nominee.
Well, I'm going to support the Republican nominee, and I'm comfortable that it's not going to be Donald Trump.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump will not become president.
He's not going to be president.
And you know, the crazy thing is, they're all saying virtually the same thing now. Donald Trump isn't going to become president again. There's no way he'll be president. He's done. He's done it before. And he's going to do it again. I mean, just look at their attacks. Would they attack someone they didn't think would win? Would they go after someone so viciously, so vigorously, that posed no threat to their power? No, they wouldn't. Why would they waste their time?
He got a point.
Because they know the truth. We aren't dealing with stupid folks here, right? I mean, some of them, you know, are a little, you know. But we aren't dealing with ignorant folks. They know what's going on. They see it. They know they're going to lose. That's why they have to throw everything and the kitchen sink at him to try to take him down.
He is not, Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Take it to the bank. Okay. I guarantee it. All right, all right.
I think if he becomes the president, he'll make it great because the states is already great.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
On that note, Tom, pleasure.
Take it
Thank
from
you very
me.
much.
How about that?
Cheers, Tom.
And then, of course, there's Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump, just last week, he confirmed to the National Review that he is again considering a run in 2016.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
So when you stand and deliver that State of the Union address, in no part of your mind or brain can you imagine Donald Trump standing up one day and delivering a State of the Union address?
Well, I can imagine it in a Saturday night skit.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
He will never be president of the United States.
And we better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket next.
I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on to write it down.
Sorry to laugh.
Next.
Okay, here we are. And which
Ironically, he was actually correct.
Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Of the declared ones, right now, Donald Trump.
And so, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? But come on, buddy. All, let's say, cow poo-poo aside, there is zero chance we'll be seeing you being sworn in on the Capitol steps with your hand on a giant golden Bible.
I'll make a prediction, though, for you. I don't really get into predictions much, but this one I'll go way out on a limb. Donald Trump will never, ever be president of the United States. The Trump...
It's funny to see how confident they were when they were saying all of this. Like, they're all laughing about it, you know, jaws are dropping, you know. I know you don't actually believe that. You know, making jokes and all of this. I've got an idea for a video.
should not be in this race.
Coming
He's
soon.
an absurdity. He is a travesty.
Donald Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
Donald Trump is a here today, gone tomorrow candidate for president of the United States. Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Ever respectful of the fact that the people have not voted.
Is it really that amazing that really y'all really thought like that? Like nothing that y'all could do made y'all want to think like that so damn bad. And y'all was pumping that stuff and we was like, okay, cool. A lot of people was believing it. A lot of people is on that hype train right now. They're like, okay, 2024, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. Is he? Is he? Do y'all think? Do y'all care? Do y'all want to know? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Martin Yanny. Scary times, huh, ladies and gentlemen? It's so scary that y'all can't even watch. It's too early in the morning. I know. Some of y'all, it's almost in the afternoon. Some of y'all, it's almost in the afternoon. You know what? I'm going to leave on that mark right